Hi friends, it's Rosie, and in this video I'm going to show you how to make two simple yet delicious side dishes. I've teamed up with Campbell's and I'm going to show you how to incorporate Campbell's cream of mushroom soup into two of my favorite holiday side dishes. So let's get right into the recipes. So first we're going to make the twice baked potatoes. I have my Campbell's cream of mushroom soup. This is a 23-ounce can that you can get from your local Walmart. Make sure you wash your potatoes nicely before anything else. Then we're going to rub them down with some vegetable oil and poke a couple of holes in them using a fork. Once you're done doing that, we're going to bake the potatoes on 400 Fahrenheit for about 45 minutes. And once the potatoes are done, you should be able to poke them with a fork without a problem. So I let the potatoes cool down just a little bit, and then I'm going to cut them lengthwise just like this. And as you can see, the skin is nice and crisp just like I wanted them to be. That's why I added the vegetable oil. And once I slice my potatoes up or cut them lengthwise like that, I'm going to start scooping out the meat of the potatoes. So scoop it out and place it into a bowl. And you want to make sure you leave a little bit around the rim so that the potato can hold up its form, just like that. So once everything is in the bowl, I'm just going to mix it on up until it's nice and creamy, and I want to make sure I get all of the lumps out. And then I'm going to start adding in my Campbell's cream of mushroom soup. And by adding this cream of mushroom soup, it prevents me from having to add, a ton of ingredients such as sour cream and butter. The cream of mushroom soup makes the potatoes so creamy, so I don't have to add that other stuff. I will add just 2 ingredients to this, which will be garlic powder and a little bit of black pepper, but you do not have to add that. That was just my liking. And then I'm just going to whip it up until it is nice and incorporated. And now I am ready to stuff my potatoes. So I will be using 2 spoons just to scoop the potato filling back into the potatoes there, just like that. And as you can see, it's really nice and creamy, just like we want it. And you can use the back of the spoon just to level everything out and smooth it all in. And then I'm going to place my potatoes into my bake dish. I have a 9x13 that I did oil. And now I'm going to start adding my toppings. Now this is my preference, but you can add different toppings if you want. I'm going to add some cheddar cheese on top, as well as some bacon crumbs. And I'm also going to add some green onions. So yeah, that's my preference. You can add other stuff if you want. You can use this and add more. It really depends on you, but I think this is plenty for me. Once everything is on the potatoes, I'm going to place this in the oven. And we are going to let this bake on 350 Fahrenheit for about 10 to 15 minutes. And now we're going to go right into our next recipe, which will be the creamy cheesy penne. So I have some water that is at a boil. We're going to add in our penne pasta. I'm using tricolor pasta, but you don't have to use tricolor. You can use regular old penne. You're going to cook the penne until it is nice and al dente. Then you're going to drain it. While it is still hot, I'm going to toss it into my large mixing bowl here. And now I'm going to start adding in my Campbell's cream of mushroom soup. Now this is like really easy, okay? Now all we have to do is just fold everything and make sure that the pasta is nicely coated with that cream of mushroom soup. And then our next step will be tossing in some cheese. Now I'm going to add some Kobe Jack and mozzarella, but you can use whatever cheese you want to use. So just add the cheese on in there, fold the ingredients, and you know what? We are pretty much done. I have my 8x8 dish here, and I'm going to lightly oil it. Now we're going to start adding our pasta in there. Make sure everything is nice and leveled out, nice and even, I should say. And I'm going to top this off with some more cheese. I want to add a little more color, so I'm going to do so by sprinkling on some parsley flakes. And now I am ready to place my pasta into the oven. I'm going to bake this on 350 Fahrenheit for about 20 minutes, maybe a little less, maybe a little more, depends on you. And when it is done, this is what it looks like. And of course, I have not forgot about the potatoes. This was the finished look of my potatoes, nice and easy and creamy. This is like one of my favorites. And this is the pasta. You can see it's really nice and creamy and cheesy as well. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe if you haven't already. If you want the measurements for the recipes, be sure to visit my blog, iHeartRecipes.com.